What is up, guys, and welcome back. Here we are with the Comintern turn in January of 1943. Starting off here, as usual, we forgot the Vichy recruitment roll on the German turn, and that misses with a 9. So moving on to our Soviet tech, we have 4 tech rolls this turn. We're doing artillery, armor, bombers, and rockets. Holding out for a miracle for that tech point. Looks like we got armor and artillery. Okay. Almost got the rockets, but not quite. So we've got heavy armor on the board and artillery. Maybe I should get a participation trophy for this tech point, huh? We're on the board for all of them. Getting advanced artillery changes things. So out here we had 2 medium armors. I'm going to remove those, replace them with 2 Katyusha rocket artillery, which will save us $2 from this stack. I'm not going to move that right now. So we've got $2. And what I'm gonna do is, oh geez, I'm just gonna save those $2. Yep, no, I'm saving it. Call me crazy, but there's a reason. Okay. So on to our normally scheduled purchases. We're gonna have 3 militia. This is 2 Katyushas and 5 advanced mechs. We've got 2 militia here. This is a militia and an infantry upgrade. International Brigade, a fighter. We're bringing back the Cossacks after a couple years of them being dead. We've got airborne, and we're gonna save $4. Over here for the CCP, we've got a militia and 4 infantry for $14. Alrighty, let's do some combat. Okay, over here in the east, there's a few. Starting with the Navy stuff out here, we're just gonna raid as usual. In here, we're gonna send the Russian fleet out and attack that German fleet. Down here, we're gonna walk an International Brigade into southern Belorussia. Here in, what is that, Lubelsky? Oh, I probably should have grabbed an army card for this. One second. All right, so we're coming here into Lubelsky. We're gonna call this the 4th Army. In this army is gonna be 2 advanced mechs from Smolensk going around southern Belorussia there. Everything from Leningrad, that is a medium armor and 4 advanced mechs. We've got an advanced mech from Western Russia that can make it. We've got 3 advanced mechs and an infantry from northern Belorussia. And I believe that's it. Yeah, that is it. Okay. And then also, down here in eastern Poland, we're gonna send an infantry and an advanced mech into eastern Poland for a walk-on. You know what? We're actually gonna leave this advanced mech behind. So, just 1 infantry there into eastern Poland. And that is it for this side of the map. Looking down at Moscow, we're going to grab a tactical bomber out of Moscow. He's going to fly 1, 2, 3, 4 into Kabdu. And he's going to attack this land zone and try and knock out that German transport plane. He's going to have 2 moves left over. Okay, one final attack for the Russians. We are going to send this fighter from Vladivostok on a strafing run of Honshu up here, which has a fighter and 2 militia. He's going to have, what is that, 4 moves left after that. So we can mark that if he survives. And then down here in China, we've got 2 attacks. From Hopei, we're sending 2 infantry. From Shenxi, we're sending our tactical bomber, which I believe they don't touch. So that's going to be 2 moves. He'll have 2 left over. Boop. Okay. And then we're moving 1 infantry into Qinghai from Shenxi. Alright, that's it for the attacks. We're looking at China, so let's do those real quick. We can go ahead and do this one. That's a walk-on. Now down here in Shantung, we've got 2 2s and a 7 versus 3 2s. So, you know, could be a weird fight, but we'll see. Gotta move this army. All right, and let's look at the steppe down here. Excellent. Okay. We've got a 7, 2 2s, and we've got 3 2s on the defense. Let's see what we get. I've got 1 hit for the CCP and nothing else. So we'll remove the cavalry and try it again. Nothing for anybody. Okay. Once more. We've got a hit on the TAC bomber and a hit on an infantry, and the 2 cavalry miss again. So, wow, a really good attack. I was expecting to lose at least 1 guy, maybe even both of them. So another good start to our combats here. We are just getting blessed by the dice gods. So we'll take out 3 KMT cavalry, add 2 CCP infantry there into Shantung. That will boot the KMT back down to 8, CCP back up to 12. Okay, let's all right, next one, I guess, is going to be this strafing run in Honshu. So we've got, let's see here, a fighter for me, and let's do, oh, there they are, okay. And then we've got a 6 and 2 2s for the defense. As you might imagine, this is going to be a single rounder, so let's see how it goes. Unbelievable. Look at that. Both the fighters missed, but one of the freaking militia hit. That's funny. Okay. So the Russian fighter perishes. He gets shot down by untrained militia. You know, those things happen, right? I guess they did have the reserves kind of running the anti-aircraft guns. Anyways, this one down here is a 7 versus a 2. Okay, and the attack bomber hits, the airborne misses. So that will, the transport plane has to be taken last unless it's participating in an airborne assault. So we will remove those 2 units. That's a good move. Getting rid of that transport plane really opens up a lot of troops that I had behind the front lines over there in the east. So that's good news. Let's see, next up. Okay, we've got one more ground battle over here. That's the big one in Lubelski. Oops. Let's see here. Scoot this over. We've got 2 Panzer Grenadiers and 1, 2, 3, 4 advanced mechs. And they are defending all at 5 against a bunch of dudes. We've got some 4s for our, yeah, there's no terrain in here, so we've got some 4s for our advanced mechs. We've got 1 6 from that tank, and then we've got a singular 2 hanging out in there as well. Okay, so we'll give him the 2. All right. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at 4. I don't have that many dice, so let's 2, 4. Let's do 2 rounds of 5 at 4, and then we can throw a 6 in for the first round. I see 1 hit, so we'll remove a German Panzer or advanced mech. Now we've got 5 more 4s and a 2. There are my hits. I got 1, 2, 3 more, so we'll remove the rest of those advanced mechs. And the Germans will fire back. He's got 6 at 5. So first 3 miss, 8, 7, and a 9 there. He's got 3 more at 5. And they're his hits. He got 2 there. Okay. I'm going to remove an infantry and one of these mechs. And he's got 2 units left, so let's keep going. I've got a 6 and 5 4s. 1 hit there. Everybody else missed. Okay, and then now we've got 4 4s left. Just need 1 more hit. Come on, guys. Damn, they all missed. All right. 2 more 5s is 1 more hit. Woof. That wasn't supposed to happen. And then we'll do it again. He's got 1 guy left. And there's a hit right there. Okay. 3 more just in case. There's 2 more hits. Cool. And 1 last rebuttal is a hit. Oof. That sucked. Okay. That really sucked. He rolled really well. Okay. We'll take Lubelski with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 advanced mechs and a medium armor. Alrighty. This is a walk-on right here. And this one up here is a walk-on. Alrighty, what else? We've got some raids down here, 2 fleet subs and a coastal. Let's get this out of the way before I confuse myself. Okay, first fleet sub. That is 5-2 because he still doesn't have radar. So, dang, have I got it on the first try every time? Anyway, we've got 3 damage to the Baltic line up there. Next up is the Naval Battle, which is a little bit wacky. So we can move this. I actually probably should have asked him what his casualty order was. You know, when does he want to take the damage on that battleship? Most people would say do it immediately, but I have done it differently in the past. Okay, so we've got heavy cruiser, misses, light cruiser, misses, 1, 2, and 3 destroyers, 1, 2, 3 hits, and then a torpedo boat destroyer, misses. So 3 hits on the Germans. I imagine we'll damage the battleship, take 2 light cruisers. Yeah, it's kind of a battle for survival now, so I'm gonna leave that coastal defense ship in there. So he'll have an 8, which is misses, gosh, and a 6. There's 1 hit, and 2 5s is 1 more hit. So I'll lose a torpedo boat destroyer and a destroyer. He loses his 2 light cruisers and damages the battleship. So I've got a 6, which misses, a 5. There's a hit and 2 4s. 2 more hits. Gosh, those destroyers. And then he will get 2 6s and unfortunately missed them both. Okay. The German Navy is sunk, and the Russians will be, let's rotate you. The Russians survive with a heavy cruiser, light cruiser, and 2 destroyers in Sea Zone 15. Okay, and then 3 damage on this line. I think that's all of our combats. So now we can move on to non-combats. Here in the east, two militia are going to walk into northern Belarusia. Cavalry and 3 advanced mechs are going to come down into eastern Ukraine. We're going to have 3 motorized infantry scoot back 1 step into eastern Ukraine. And then these 2 infantry, are going to walk forward 1 step into southern Ukraine. So there's a little switcheroo there. This anti-aircraft gun is going to walk into the 6th Army there in Kiev. This advanced mech is going to scoot 1 step back into Kiev, and coming out of Kiev are going to be 2 infantry into western Ukraine, like so. So now in Kiev we've got 3 advanced mechs and 3 anti-aircraft guns for now. I'm going to put this guy here and 1 of our 3 anti-aircraft guns because they're both going to move. Alrighty, so this fighter from Kiev is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 down there into Transcaucasia. We're going to walk 5 militia, 1 step up into North Caucasia. Oh, just kidding. We're going to walk all but 1 of those militia into North Caucasia. 4 infantry and 2 mechs are going to walk down into Azerbaijan. This militia left in Transcaucasia is going to get railed all the way down here into Tobolsk, down there. Let's see, I've got 1 more rail movement, which is anti-aircraft gun from Kiev is going to get railed into northern Kazakhstan. This plane is going to land in central Mongolia. We've got a Russian infantry from Suiwon walking into central Mongolia to join his comrade. I'll do China by itself. So we've got 1 militia walking from Angara, or from Buryatia into Angara. This guy from Chita is going to walk into Amur. The dude from Amur is going to walk into Vladivostok. Okay. We've got a sub out here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 and join this American fleet hanging out. He's actually going to sit in his sub pin because I built that for him. He will defend with the American fleet when the time comes, if the time comes. Let's see, CCP. Looking around. Right, okay. This transport plane is going to pick up, I don't know if I can get this all into frame. Yeah, I can, okay. So transport plane will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop an international brigade into southern Iran. And then move 1, 2 back to Transcaucasia. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I believe everything looks good with all of that. Yep. Okay. Now we can move on to the CCP. We've got infantry from Rihi moving into Suiwon. And then our little infantry here from Eastern Manchuria is going to rail into Shinsi. Right on. That's it over there. Okay. Now let's place our units, starting out here with China. We're going to drop 2 infantry each into Hope. Whoops, not 5. We're going to replace this green with a red. As you can see, is gonna get 2 infantry. And then we also got a militia, which is gonna go into, let's put it into Hope down here. So now we'll have 6 militia and 6 infantry down there. Attack bomber is going to land into Suiwon. Try to stay away from that fighter. Okay, there's that. While we're over here, we're gonna place 2 militia into Vladivostok, which will let us replace this green with a red, putting us up to 13 militia in Vladivostok. Okay. Anything else in the east? Nope. Okay. So, looking down here, we've got 3 militia, and we're going to put 1 each into these 3 territories. Boop, boop, and boop. Okay. Down here in Transcaucasia, we're going to place a fighter. And our infantry upgrade and militia will go down here into southern Iran. So we will remain at 1 militia, but add another infantry. And if you're wondering about supply path, it's actually got to go from Kola up here, all the way around, sneak by this coastal sub, and then through the Atlantic there, and then there's nothing else around Africa. It takes forever, but then it'll go through that port there, and we'll upgrade that militia. Okay. Over here, we've got North Caucasia. The Cossacks go there. We're also going to build a airborne in Transcaucasia there. Finally, we've got the fun stuff. So we'll put an international brigade into Moscow. Into Kiev, we're going to put our 2 Katyusha rocket artillery. Into Smolensk, we'll go 2 advanced mechs. And Kursk will receive 3 advanced mechs. Okay, that is it. Wow, this turn has been really long. CCP has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 territories. So we'll do our recruitment roll real quick. Need a 10 or less, and we will miss with an 11. That's a bummer. Huh. I hope that doesn't spell the death of Shinsi. Okay, well. What next? Collect income. The CCP. Whoops, I just messed up Africa. CCP will get 14 again. So that'll stay the same, 14. The Russians, ooh, I forgot to update the incomes. So Russia goes up 2 and Germany goes down 2. So Russians are making 52 plus 3 for propaganda is 55. The Soviet Arctic line is currently closed with a German sub on top of it, so we'll get 55 plus 6 brings us to 61 for the next turn. Alrighty, guys. That's it for now. Check out Madman Dan for his turn with Japan. We'll see if he attacks that U.S. fleet, and I will see you guys next time.